what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you guys are new here, then welcome. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a full drugstore holiday themed makeup tutorial. So this is going to be perfect for New Year's, for Christmas, Thanksgiving, any holiday parties that you guys have. So I figured I would create this and make it affordable at the same time. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I created this makeup look right here, then let's just go ahead and get started in today's video. If by chance, if you guys are curious where I got my sweater, this is Free People, and I got it from Nordstrom Rack, and I think it was like $49, originally like 100 and something. So yeah, it's really, really cute. It just has like really big bubble sleeves. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, because I know I hate when I'm watching someone's video and I'm like, oh my god, I love her sweater or something, and then I don't know where it's from and it makes me so angry. So anyways, I'm going to start off by priming my face using the Milani Prime Perfection Face Primer. I've been using this a ton in a lot of my videos and just like in real life, I guess you could say. This is real life, but you know what I mean, like my day-to-day routine. I've been using this and I absolutely love it. I've been raving about it nonstop on my channel. The next product that I'm using is a No. 7 Skin Illuminator, and I feel like this is just a really good kind of glowy product for the skin. You can use it on its own, or you can mix it with foundation. You could just prime your skin with it, whatever you want to do. It's just a good glowy product. I've been using it instead of like my Marc Jacobs Demi drops. e.l.f. also has a really good glow lotion, but I haven't been able to find it in person since I ran out of it, so that is just why I'm using this one. I hope this one's still available. I feel like No. 7 was like a big thing, or like an upcoming thing, and then it kind of disappeared, and then I think they came back. I'm not sure. For foundation, I do want a really full coverage look, so I'm going to use the Covergirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. This is in the shade L80, and I believe it matches me right now, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good match, so I'm just going to go ahead and use about 2 pumps for now, and I'll add more if I need it. I'm going to blend that into my skin using this fresh, brand new, beautiful, I don't even want to use this. Look how gorgeous this is. All right, it's going to pain me, but I'm just going to blend that foundation in. If you guys didn't know, Covergirl just announced that they are now cruelty-free, so that's super exciting for those of you that I know are cruelty-free and haven't been able to use any of their products or used to love their products, so that's super, super awesome. I definitely recommend that you guys try out this foundation because it's so beautiful and it lasts all day on the skin for me. Concealer, I'm using 2 of my favorite drugstore ones, and this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Light Pale, and then I love the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer, and this one's in this shade, so I'm going to take a little bit of this one, and just for some extra coverage right underneath my eyes, I'm taking that Catrice one. I don't know what's in this Catrice concealer, but it smells so freaking good to me. I don't know why, but I love the smell of it. Taking that same beauty sponge, but the pointy half, I'm going to just go ahead and blend that in underneath my eyes. Next, I'm going to cream contour. You may be the type of person that loves to do this or doesn't do it, but if you do, this is a really good drugstore option. This is the Wet n Wild Contour Stick in this shade Call Me Maple. It's not too warm and it's not too ashy either. I just realized when I looked down, this is the 005 Light Natural shade in the Catrice concealer, in case you guys were wondering. I did find it. Now to set everything, I'm going to use the Revlon new Photo Ready Candid Setting Powder. I used this in a video earlier and I actually really, really like it. So the packaging is just like, it has a little thing over it, so you just kind of flip it over so that way nothing actually falls out. To bronze up my face and set that contour that I put down, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this is in the shade Deep Bronze. There's a lighter one and a deeper one, and this is, of course, the deeper one. two different blushes from the drugstore that I absolutely love. These are both my absolute favorite ride or die drugstore blushes. And the first one is a L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted Scented Blush. And this is in the shade 191 Fantastical. And this one's very warm, very, very corally, peachy toned. And then the other one I really like is the Milani Luminoso. And this one's really pretty. As you guys can see, I don't really have that much of it left. But that's what it looks like right there. It's a bit more pink. It's still peachy, but it's a bit more pink than the other one. And both of them have a really soft glow to it. The Milani Luminoso has a little bit more of a glow. But I really like this one. I have heard that they slightly changed the color of the Luminoso one. I haven't tried the new shade, but I know that the old formula is my absolute favorite one. I'm not sure how much different it is, but I'm sure it's still gorgeous because I've seen it in store and it still looks beautiful. But I'm going to go ahead and just use this L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted one since this one is available, normal, no formula changes, no color changes, nothing like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that on my cheeks. I don't know if this sweater's supposed to go down like this or up like this, but I think I like it better down like this. But while I'm filming, I'm just kind of whatever. Anyways, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild highlighting powder. This is a Mega Glow one in the shade Precious Petals. And this is such a beautiful highlight for such a low price point. I love it. I've been using it for probably like 2 years now on my channel. What's funny about this highlight is that when I first was introduced to it, I feel like it was like really hyped up and everybody was freaking out because it was like a affordable, really blinding kind of highlight. So I actually went to Walgreens and I bought this, and everybody's asking me like, where did you find that? Where did you find that? That I actually went back to that Walgreens and I bought like the last one because I was so scared that it was gonna sell out and I would never be able to have this item ever again. And now they're like everywhere, but I have two because of that reason. The skin part of this makeup is done, but I'm gonna do my eyebrows real quick. I'm just using this Covergirl soft blonde like eyebrow pencil, and it just looks like the precise. What I was trying to say is that it looks just like the Anastasia Brow Wiz and the Precisely My Brow by Benefit. So I'm just going to use this real quick to fill it in, and then I'm going to go over it with the Essence Make Me Brow in the shade number 3. You guys have similar eyebrows to mine, like a very ashy, dark blonde, kind of in between brown and blonde. This one is definitely the perfect shade for you. This is 720 Soft Blonde. They have a bunch of different colors, and I've tried a couple of them, but I think that one is like my best match. The two eyeshadow palettes that I'm going to use today are the Milani Most Loved Mattes and the Milani Bold Obsessions. I love these and I feel like I don't use them enough on my channel, so I'm gonna go ahead and use both of these. This is the Most Loved Mattes palette. It's so gorgeous. It looks a lot like the Stila ones and the Tartist ones, but it has a really big mirror. And I think they're exclusively at Walmart, I know that. And then there's two other ones. There's a cool toned eyeshadow palette that just came out and apparently it's really good too. And then there's a warm kind of cranberry toned one. But I feel like if you have both of these two, like if you got these from the release that when they first came out, I feel like you have both of the palettes that just came out in these two. So just wanted to mention that. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Most Loved Mattes, and I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, which is called Sorry, these shades are backwards and it's hard to tell which one's which. This one is actually called My Daily Latte right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that as my transition shade. Now the next shade I'm taking is the one right underneath it, which is called Toast of the Town. And I'm gonna take that inside of my crease. I'm going to take this other palette, which is the Bold Obsessions, and I'm going to take this dark brown shade right here, which is called Brunettes Have Fun. So I'm going to use this since it's a good, like, cool toned kind of dark brown shade, and I'm going to work that onto my outer corner. I'm going to soften that up a little bit using Toast of the Town again, and just kind of buffing it out right here. I'm going to go back to the outer corner in just a second, but for the lid shade on the inner half, I'm going to take this bright shade right here. It's just a matte kind of white shade. The thing that I love about these palettes is that mattes are so hard to make really good and really pigmented. but you guys can see obviously it's not wet or anything, like my brush isn't damp, but you can see just how pigmented that inner corner shade compared to this side right here, and that's just with one swipe. So I'm just packing on another layer just to brighten up that inner corner, kind of doing a cut crease with that shade, but a little bit softer because I obviously didn't put concealer or anything. You guys can see just how much brighter this eye is to this one. This one doesn't have any eyeshadow on the inner corner, and that one's with that pink, Camp Pink straight color. I'm gonna attempt to draw a small wing. Usually when I say like a baby wing, it usually turns into a huge wing, so can't give myself that much of expectations, but I'm gonna use the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. I love this liner so much, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw that on. So I'm going to use the Bold Obsessions palette, and I'm going to take the black shade in this palette, which is called Little Black Dress right here. I'm going to take a really, really small brush, and I'm going to go ahead and pack that in to the outer corner right above the wing right there. Crap. That sucks. How do I get that? Oh, no. What I'm going to do with that same black shade, I'm going to take this little flat brush like that, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of set that wing and smoke it out at the same time. So now that that's all smoked out, I feel like these lashes are going to look really, really good and kind of bring the eyes together. So I'm going to use the Ardell Studio Effect Demi Wispies. These are kind of like the Demi Wispies, like the regular ones, but they're a little bit more minky and fluffier right here on the ends. So that's what's going to give that really nice like cat eye kind of smoky effect. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on off camera, and then I'll be right back so that way we can finish up the lips. Put on the lashes, a little bit of like the smoky wing went away just because it was covered by the band. So I'm going to go ahead and go back into that black shade of that Bold Obsessions palette, and I'm going to go ahead and smoke it out one more time just right on top of that lash band. You guys already know I obviously love a bright inner corner, so I'm going to take this shade right here, which is like my favorite shade inside of the palette, and that one is called Sands of All Time. So I'm going to take that just on a little brush and quickly place that right there on the inner corner. Also, this next step might be a little too smoky for you. It just kind of depends on personal preference, but I'm going to take that same black shade we were working with, that same flat brush. This is the Alamar Cosmetics brush set, if you guys were wondering. And I'm just going to kind of pack that right at my lash line. So I'm going to set my face using the Pixi Glow Mist. I love this. It makes it so glowy, so I'm going to go ahead and spray that on me. And then while I wait for that to dry, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit. This is in the shade Flame of the Game. Such a beautiful red, and I love reds during the holidays. So this is the completed look to the holiday drugstore makeup tutorial. I hope you guys did enjoy this. I know that you guys have been requesting for me to do more affordable makeup looks, so this is what I had in mind with all the holidays coming up. Let me know if you guys do recreate this makeup look, and don't forget to tag me on any Instagram photos if you guys do. I love seeing you guys recreate my looks. It means the absolute world to me, so thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!